Hello, my name is Brooke Shotts, and as a parent of two kids that are currently in the district, Zephyr, who is a third grader at Breckenridge Elementary, and Wenzel, who is a sixth grader at Summit Middle School, I'm running for school board because I believe that I need to be more active and engaged in our decision-making that support all of our kids, our teachers, our parents, and ultimately our community. My kids and a passion for volunteering in schools have been the driving force for the last 11 years. I started with being a board member at the Carriage House, and then I've moved on to volunteering in the kids' classrooms. I am now the chair of the BAC, which is the Building Accountability Committee at Breckenridge Elementary. I also am the representative for BRECL at the DAC, which is the District Accountability Committee, as well as doing junior achievement in first and fourth grade at Breckenridge Elementary for the last couple years. This year I added the BAC and the PTO at the Summit Middle School, as well as doing a few different advisory committees and things like that over the years at the school district. Being elected to the school board would allow me to continue my volunteer journey and put me in a position to make a bigger difference. It would be a huge honor to serve as a board member of the Summit County School District. Thank you.
This is our first question. What do you believe are viable strategies that will help attract and retain highly qualified teachers and support staff? And how will you work to implement those strategies? You have 2 minutes.
Chris is right. I pretty much totally ditto on what they've all have said, but I can add to it a little bit, just based on some different committees and things that I've been a part of. I know at the Summit Middle School, they recently talked about the fact that they had like 26 new staff members, 18 of which are new teachers, which is a huge number. And they have started a new mentor kind of program with those teachers, having older teachers take in the newer teachers and kind of, just walking them through just the basics of the school, not even just the teaching, also the IB program, and just trying to help wherever they need so they don't fail or feel overwhelmed and leave after a year, hopefully. Another thing, I had a conversation with an elementary school teacher who told me that she has a master's and 10 plus years in teaching, and she makes less than a first-year firefighter. So these things are super important. We do need to retain the current teachers we have by giving them a livable wage. We do need to recruit new teachers. There is a teacher shortage, and we definitely need to entice them with our small town charm and housing assistance. I love the idea of mentoring them, and definitely there's been conversations about some kind of community outreach where you kind of, come and maybe have a new teacher over for dinner to your house, and you just talk about the ins and outs, especially if you've lived here. I've lived here about 18 years, and I've definitely had my ups and downs, and I didn't expect to be here this long, but now that I'm here, I love it, and I want to stay. So we definitely have to, give that to the new recruits. As far as other solutions, I've read about a Grow Your Own program where you reach out to, say, CMC and try to recruit local talent. Hopefully we can entice, local students or even members of our community that want to go into teaching and entice them to come teach our children to help support our community. Thank you. I'm running out of time. Hi again. I'm going to piggyback a little bit off of what Miranda said about the social emotional learning and mental health in schools. The school district has started this process, but I definitely want to continue. It's been proven that mentally healthy kids are more successful in school and in life. They have improved behavior, and they are less disruptive and can focus on learning a little bit better. And by doing that, they can then succeed in school and hopefully improve on their testing and improve in just being a caring learner and wanting to continue to go out into the world and want to learn. The mental health, 1 in 5 kids experience mental health issues, and 60% of students don't receive the treatment that they're needed due to lack of access. And Colorado happens to be a state that does not require mental health curriculum or anything in schools, but our school district has taken that on, and I want to continue it. I believe it is already proven to be definitely beneficial to our children, and it's something that we have to continue. It'll also continue to create and sustain safe schools. And I think safety for children is a huge part of their learning. And early intervention can also help improve resilience and ability to learn and continue to learn throughout their life. So I think that's a huge, important process that we have to continue to support. Thank you. I guess thanks to everyone for coming out, even though the Broncos are playing, if that happens to be your team. We appreciate it. So I just have a degree in graphic design. I don't have any kind of fancy background. I didn't think I had enough experience to run for school board based on that. But with 2 kids currently in the district, volunteering early on at the school level and then moving on to the district level, I now have the knowledge of all schools and know how they come together and are the building blocks that we need to be a successful school district. Any uncertainty I may have had is gone, and I now know I am qualified to become a valued member of the Summit County School Board, and always keeping in mind what to do best for the kids and bringing a parent perspective and voice to the school board. Please vote so that your voice is heard. Thank you.